Hello, everyone. This is Simone. We're doing it God's way. Um, as I said the other day, I still don't know what this channel is about. All I know is I'm on here because he said get on here. That's the only reason I'm on here. Um, I guess that would be doing it his way, huh? Because the Bible do say it's better to obey than to sacrifice. So it's better that I obey him and do what he say do than to try to sacrifice some. Anyway, here I am. Been pretty busy today. And I know he don't want me doing no blog because there's not a whole lot that I can blog about. But anyway, uh, I have been busy today, and on top of that, I just hadn't been feeling well for some reason. I have those days. I think the enemy is just trying to keep me down, just trying to keep me from doing God's from doing what God tell me to do. But I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna do it. Even if I don't have a full picture, I'm gonna do it. And God know that I'm gonna do it. You know, a few years ago, I don't know if I was preparing a sermon or thinking about a book. But anyway, excuse me, I am a minister. And if it, whatever it was, the title was going to be Crazy Faith. I was going to write that or either preach that because God had me to leave my home. He had me to leave my home in 2003 and move to Mississippi. I had nowhere to stay. I had nothing. But, and the job that I had for almost 20 years, it had closed. So, at the end of that year, they come and took a lot of our cars because we couldn't make the payments. And so I didn't have no car. But he told me he wanted me to go to Mississippi. I told him, I said, if you want me there, I want to drive myself. That night, I had a job, and I was supposed to be going to work. It was a full-time job, working 7 days a week, 12 hours a day. Ugh. And with all that, it seemed like I still wasn't making enough money to keep up. And he told me that I was going to quit that job on a Thursday. Quit? Okay, God. Okay. And then that Thursday night, was it that Thursday night? Anyway, a couple of nights later, someone called me from the church. One of the ministers and his wife called me from the church. And he says, Simone, do you still need a car? Like, yeah. And then they had a car that they wasn't using because they had bought a new car. So he said, we got this car out here. We're not driving it. Would you want it? Yeah. That's about the way I was answering. Yeah. And to just make a long story short, they gave me the car. I asked her, I said, when can I get it? She was in the background. What's she saying? Because they know that I am a shouter. I am a praise dancer. I will dance and praise God. That song, like David said, when I feel the Spirit, I pray, I dance, I shout, I sing. I'm that kind of person. When David brought the ark back, I'm that kind of dancer. I used to be. And I say used to be because I've had back surgery, and I can't dance the way I used to. But anyway, I got the car, moved to Mississippi, and my family told me I was crazy. I said, God would not tell you to leave your house. I only had a couple more years. Was it years? Yeah, a couple more years paying on my house. And I still paid it off. God won't tell you to do that. God, anytime I said God said, they'll say, God won't tell you to do that. God's not going to tell you that's not what God is. God ain't going to do that. They don't know God. Anyway, all that happened. And then I had to leave there and I moved to Kansas. And that's why I said crazy faith. It takes crazy faith to be a follow, to be a disciple of Jesus. It takes crazy faith to follow God, because God will ask you to do some things that don't make no sense to you. Of course, it makes sense to Him, but it won't make no sense to you at all. And all you gotta do, instead of trying to figure it out, just do it. Just do what He tell you to do, whether you like it or not, whether you understand it or not. Just do what He tell you to do, and watch Him bless you. So He told me to start this channel. So here I am. I'm starting this channel, and I'm doing what He's telling me to do. I'm being obedient. I'm trying to be anyway. I'm trying to be obedient and follow His leading, because I don't know which way to go. I can't do nothing without Him, but I also know that I can do all things with Him. So I'm doing it. So if you follow along with me, we'll both get to see what this channel is about. Because I'm going to post. If I just get on here and say hi, I'm going to post till he make it plain. And it might be just a test to see if I do it. I don't know. But I'm going to stay on here until I find out. So, for those of you that are willing to join me, thank you. Praise God for you. I think that's going to be all right now. But anyway, y'all have a blessed night. Bye.